Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. This is going to be a ranked game on the newer Stratego.com website. As you can see for this game, I have actually gone ahead and gotten the Flash pieces, or the old design from the old Flash game. I think they're called anyway. So equipped for this game, so hopefully the pieces are a little bit more recognizable for me and also for most of you, hopefully. And this is the first ranked game that I am playing on this site ever. It's just, so I think the way, I'm not super familiar, but I think the way the system works, well, there's like seasons, and they last, I think, a few months, and the idea is to get as high ranked as you can during that season. And I think it does sort of just work the way, I think you kind of get rewarded for playing a lot of games, is my understanding. But of course I haven't played any ranked games, so I'm rank 1, and I don't know who this is. To guest. Well, I guess that's some stats here. Looks like 3 games won, 2 games lost. And there it looks like they're also the first rank. I think you have to win several games to surpass the first rank, I believe. Anyway, so going up against probably someone who's fairly new to the game, so I would expect to have a little bit of an advantage here. So a bomb in the center is very, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and scout this piece and see if it's also a bomb or something else. Move up with the major first. This is also an overload setup. It's just fun to play with. Actually, I probably don't want to attack that because he just leave that there. Yeah, that's a bomb. Don't want to hit that. I want to scout this piece is what I wanted to do. Okay, so not 2 bombs in a row. And yeah, this is an overload setup. Just kind of fun to play with. Not sure what that is. Okay, Lieutenant. That's interesting. Wasn't sure if that would be like a colonel or something that was maybe gonna back his captain. So I decided I didn't want to hit that on my own. Another bomb there. So I'll go ahead and just hit with captain and see if there's a 3rd bomb here or not. Okay, so he's gonna do it for me, just to scout. Very interesting. Let's see how many I need to do the graveyard here. Okay, we both use 4 scouts, so I'll use another one and check this piece out, see if there are any more bombs. Sergeant, all right, that's fine. Let's come up with a major, and I'll put it right here. I'm curious if he's gonna advance. And okay, all right. Wow. Okay, we'll trade majors. That's fair. All right, I'll come up with lieutenant then. It's fairly predictable, but I don't want to come up with anything stronger at this point. So he has front row bomb, but at least this side, I'll attack that for info and whatever else. It seems to be that it's quite possible he still has strong pieces on these sides here, despite having front row bombs. So that's potentially of note. Let's go ahead and move up with this colonel. I'm being somewhat fairly predictable here, but I'm gonna come up with the sergeant. Oh, that's right. He knows that captain. He can honestly kill it. He's probably gonna call that bluff. Oh, okay, good. He was coming. I mean, normally if he's not gonna believe it, if I move it up, he's probably not gonna move this piece down again. But hey, I'm not complaining. That's quite all right with me. So major there. I think all 3 of these here have moved. I think this is moved, although I guess I actually don't know that for sure. I feel like this is probably a garbage piece. Okay, so it's the scout. That works for me. I almost want to hit this and see if it's a bomb or if it actually has moved. What is this here? Okay, so yeah, that can move. I figured. Kind of getting fooled there for a little bit though. Alright. So you can take that if you want. Lieutenant, would have rathered something more powerful, but I'll move in with the colonel now. Double threaten, see if we get anything. He'll attack me with a captain, and I will be glad to take the lieutenant there as well. I just, I think it's understandable since this is a guest player, someone presumably not too familiar with the game. Probably someone, again, I should have a bit of an inherent advantage against. See, that move is just not very good because, well, his major was not defended. I'm gonna run away from that though, definitely. Anyway, yeah, when I move my colonel in between the 2 of those pieces, it's just not a good idea to hit with captain. First of all, you have no, I just discovered a lieutenant. At the very best for you, that's a trade. And at the very worst, it's exactly what happened, is you hit me with 1, and the captain, you lose it, and then I also take the lieutenant. It's better to just move the lieutenant away. Or if you think it's a strong piece, move the captain away. Or better yet, this piece, which is pretending to be strong, and maybe it is, move it up to guard both of them. Even if it's a bluff, I might decide not to hit for, fear of losing my colonel to just a captain. And what do we got there? Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave that captain there because I'm up 1, and I think there's a decent chance that he'll hit it with, like, I guess a major. He's only got 1 major left, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, there we go, major. That's a major behind a bomb, which is pretty interesting. It's not something you see every day, front row bomb especially. But so we've got. I'll go ahead and scout this, but only after I bring my. Because if I left my colonel there and then scouted it, he would just have more of an advantage. He could run me up and down all these 3 spots here. I'm actually not going to scout that. I'm only going to scout if he moves up. If he indicates that it's going to chase my colonel. And okay, yeah, let's do that. What is this? I could have moved down 1 more time, but I'm not super worried. Okay, colonel. I would trade with him, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. I'm up a lieutenant, up a captain, up a major. I am down a scout, I guess, but I would really like to trade, actually, if he'll let me. Alright, whatever. Since he's a newer player, I think there's a possibility that if he's moving this piece up, that maybe he might move it over and quote unquote accidentally trap his colonel, allowing me to force a trade. But it's not super important, I don't think. I guess I'll just move that back. Okay, I mean, I'd really be fine trading here, honestly. Yeah, okay, good. I'd rather get that out of the way. Alright, so we know major here. And he technically, I mean, he should know. I'm going to move that back and then guard it with the colonel. So that way he's going to have to give me a piece for it, or he's going to have to reveal a really strong piece for it. Or trade colonels, which I'd be fine probably doing at the cost of a lieutenant. Let's see, I know his last major, so let me come up with this captain. Okay, yeah, he's gonna block me off there, probably. I'll take that. It could be a good piece. Nope, okay, I was gonna say, I mean, it did spawn behind a major, but that's just not, I mean, I don't know why he's trying to bluff me there. It doesn't really make much sense, because, I mean, I'm gonna hit. I would be more than happy to give away a captain for major colonel would be pretty bizarre, so I would suspect, a general or maybe a marshal. I'd be very happy to give away a captain for that. Alright, I guess I'll retreat here. He's pretending like this is good. Could be. I don't really know. I think this piece is garbage. He's going to scout me. That's fine. I don't really care. I think this piece is garbage. Came from the back row. That is maybe something decent right here. This one. That's a major. These both have acted like they're good. And if that's a colonel even, I don't even mind. Because he knows this colonel, but that's, if he wants to reveal his... Because I know his major, I just don't know where his colonel, and of course his power pieces I don't know. But I'd be happy to give him a lieutenant. I'm up 2 of those, plus the major. Alright, so another back row piece. I would come up with a colonel, but or a major here, but I'm scared of his last colonel. I'd like to find out where that is. I'll come up with a minor, actually, on this side here. Interesting, okay. Huh. That's a very interesting play. Alright, interesting. I'll come up with a major. I think this is decent, and this is, garbage, is what he's telling me. This one, and I would believe it. Okay, that's a bit odd. This is probably also trash, I would suspect. But I'm not sure what his plan is. I'll hit that. It's probably garbage, right? Yeah, okay. I would suspect this is probably the colonel. That's my feeling right now. So if he wants to take a minor in exchange for revealing that, I'd be okay with that. Okay, general. Alright, so I was close. Not quite spot on, but let's see if he runs back to my marshal or not. And nope, he's not. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, let me move over with this lieutenant, and I'm going to actually move the sergeant back and try to attack on maybe the right side if I Okay, what is this? It's probably trash, but my scout's not really doing me much. Minor. Yeah, okay. That's not very helpful. I mean, he should know that's not anything good. But he might have forgotten that captain. So I'll be happy to take the minor and re-reveal my captain. And then I'll swing it around and probably come up with this major and attack the right side there. Of course, these are just tons of bombs waiting for him. I guess he could do the back row and get some minors, but let's see. I'm going to come up with a major and trade. I think that's my best way to progress this game here. I'm going to move that spy out, like, just in case he hits with Marshall and then keeps pressuring. I was going to say, I don't think he knows that, or no, he knows the major. So what is he doing? I'll hit this with my general. Alright, yeah, I'll come trade this major. And then that really enables me to actually come up with a captain, probably. I don't think this is moved. Okay, so he's only got one piece that can defend this major, his Marshal. And I'm gonna blitz with the Colonel here. Okay, so no, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. There's nothing to be gained by that anymore. I'll just come around with the captain. Actually, what I'll do, I'm gonna actually press with my general, and I'll hit this piece. Because I mean, the chances is the Marshal. Okay, well, I'll just take with major then. It's easy. Yeah, perfect. Alright. So he doesn't even know my general now. Okay, I'll do that. I'll pretend like this is my Marshal. I'll be happy to do that. Oh. Okay, I'll trade generals, that's fine. Because I don't think he's going to hit the major, but that makes it seem like this can't be my Marshal. And I don't even mind trading at that point, that's fine with me. Because I'm up yeah, I'll come around. He's only got a Colonel now that can kill this Marshal as well, but I'd be more than happy to give away a captain for that. But I'm going to come up with this captain, which he should remember. I don't know, he's moving quite a lot of pieces here. He's obviously got an open flag at this point because there's no sealed locations. He probably forgot this captain, so there's probably some like minor or something from the back row. Let me just come, yeah, let me just like just run a let me just come in with captains, honestly, and just like see what's going on here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'll take that, and then I'll probably avoid this piece. I think that seems stronger to me. Yeah, I'll go back. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's not the... probably not quite the best move. Probably want to move the lieutenant out of the way before you do that. Anyway, I'll take that. I'll just go rampage now and just find something good. This could be the Marshal here. Yep, perfect. So I will, and that's the piece that was kind of, I think, acting a little sketchy earlier in the game. So these three have all moved, so I'll come in with my Colonel now. And he's kind of telling me this might be his Colonel. Maybe, but I don't really know. He doesn't have any sense of urgency with his Marshal here. So that'd be I would expect, well again, I don't know why he just sent the captain there. That's the best piece that he has left that's not, that's the best piece he has left that my Colonel can take. That has moved, so I'll take that. Yeah, minor. Alright, interesting. So yeah, this game should be pretty well wrapped up for the most part. I would have to really mess up to not win this game. Okay, so we're gonna get to trade now, which is, well, assuming that's his Colonel. Either that or I'll just take a piece. Okay, I assume he'll probably trade, yeah, okay. So, well no, he knows it's a lieutenant, I can't pretend like it's a spy. Maybe I still can't pretend like it's a spy. I don't think his memory is, like, spectacular. Based on, like, forgetting, yeah, he's actually scared of it, I think. Yeah, okay. It's funny. Two bombs I know. That's probably his last sergeant, because it was behind the front row bomb, I would assume. But I'll take that. I don't know where his flag would be, to be honest. Maybe it's over here, but he didn't really have... Well, he came down with his general. He was fairly strong on this side. And then this piece literally can't move. His marshal can't move until because he has to move his marshal over to defend it now. And he's going to have to move his marshal eventually, because what else is he going to do? So, yeah. I would probably just hit this with my lieutenant. I have plenty of pieces at this point to kind of just hit whatever. But yeah, he doesn't really, he's got, what, 2 miners? Yeah, actually, no, this is all his moving pieces. Marshal and 2 miners here. So if he moves up, it doesn't matter, so. Okay, well, well, now you're a little stuck there. You can just take or, oh, wait, what's this? Oh, he's got a spy left. I forgot about that. Alright, I'll just come up and take this piece out too. I feel like his flag is probably here, but I don't really have any way of knowing that. Okay, take that. I imagine he'll move up with the marshal at this point, because he doesn't really have any other choice. Or he can, I mean, he can just do that, but it's all the same, really. Okay, interesting. I guess I'll hit the bomb, because what else am I going to do? Come around, I mean, I'll just check the back row pieces. I mean, he's kind of telling me this is his flag, so I guess I'll just hit it with captain. I could always use a scout on the other side, but... Actually, you know what, I can just come up with major, and just move the captain over this way. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you. Good game. Alright, so he surrendered. Alright, well, that is first rank game played on this website. Okay, so here's how the ranking points work, I guess. I don't really know how that is, but I'm 1/3 the way to leveling up with that win. Yeah, fairly like basic game. Pretty fun to play though. Pretty enjoyable. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as well, and I'll see you on the next video.